Good morning, guys, and welcome to the day two of the 30 days mapping advantage or advantage map, however you would call it. And today we're talking about how what you've survived becomes your data. And the title is Managing Your Hidden Assets. So, welcome once again. Many people move through life believing they have nothing special. They look at people around them, probably their mentors, and they see the talent, they see the confidence, they see the money, they see the connection. Then they look back at themselves and they think, I'm so behind. I don't have anything. I don't have enough. There's nothing special about me. But many times that is not true. The problem is not always lack, and that's the truth. This today is about identifying hidden assets, not the obvious ones, not the ones that are with money, yeah, not just connections, but the things that life quietly trained you to have to develop within. Because whether you realize it or not, sometimes through periods of joy, but more often through pain, through pressure, through responsibility. Now, let me say something important very early. Yeah, I am not I am not saying suffering is good. I am not saying pain is beautiful. Some experiences hurt people deeply. Some experiences leave scars. And it is not beautiful at all. So this is not about glorifying pain. It is about that human being can adapt. Yeah. They develop awareness, they develop discipline, and survival skills that could have never been experienced otherwise or known otherwise. And many times they don't even notice it. Yeah. For example, someone who grew up in a difficult home may have learned how to read people very quickly. Probably you're a kind of person that when your mom looks at you and you know what she's saying. Yeah. And then some other persons had little money and may have learned how to manage resources. When you grow up and then there's only a little money to do everything. I mean, you know how to manage them. And someone who has failed many times may have learned how to develop resilience without realizing it. Someone who have had to start over may have more adaptable skills and may even be able to build a business quicker. These things may not look impressive on paper, but these are real abilities and life trained them there. Many people are carrying valuable lessons but calling themselves empty because nobody clapped for those lessons. And that is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Sometimes your greatest strength were developed in the quiet places nobody saw. Now, let me be more practical. Think about this question. What has life forced you to learn? What has life taught you because you had no choices? Maybe life taught you how to stay calm under pressure. Maybe life taught you how to communicate with different kinds of people. Maybe life taught you how to survive uncertainty. Those lessons matter because many times hidden inside struggles are abilities that become useful later in life and for life. Now, the brain learns from repetition. What you survive or think about shapes how you respond to life. This is part of what people mean when they talk about neuroplasticity. If you've heard that word before, your brain is not completely fixed. Yeah, human beings grow, they can adapt, they can learn new things, they can develop new strengths, and that means your experience are not meaningless. Again, this does not mean every painful experience automatically becomes wisdom. Some people go through hardship and become bitter. Some people become fearful. Some shut down completely. This is not what I want you to go home with. Pain alone does not automatically improve people. Reflection matters, growth matters, healing process matters. If you've not healed, that balance is so important. But what I want you to understand is this: you may have learned more from your journey than you realize. The problem is many people only respect visible success, so they ignore invisible growth. But invisible growth matters as well. The person who has had figure things out alone may have developed initiative. Yeah. And these are assets, these are hidden assets. And many people never map them out. Because if you don't recognize what you already carry, you may spend your entire life believing you have nothing to offer. Now, let me say something else carefully. Some of the things that help you survive is in one of those seasons may become unhealthy in another season. Always handling things, everything alone may have helped you survive, but later it may stop you from asking for help as well. And then working non-stop may have helped you escape hardship, but later it may become burnout. Yeah, so not every survival habit should remain forever. What should I heal? What should I improve? What should I keep? What should I heal? What should I improve? This is maturity. Now, I want everyone to quietly think about a few questions. What difficulties shaped me? What pressure forced me to grow? What can I handle now that I couldn't handle years ago? What problem do people naturally come to me for? What strength have I ignored because they didn't look impressive, probably on CV? What has life been teaching me all this time? Because many of you are not starting from zero. You simply have not taken time to recognize what already have been built inside you. And that is the heart of today's conversation. Your story is not just pain. Inside your story may also be wisdom, strength, awareness, discipline, creativity, adaptability, and probably even resilience. But because humans are capable of growth, you are capable of growth. So as you continue this 30-day advantage map, don't only look outside yourselves for value. Look carefully at the experiences too. Some of your hidden assets may already be there. Thank you so much, and God bless you.